Has this ever happened to you? You're playing three houses. You're Ferdinand von Ayer.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
And you're trying to qualify for the Brigand class so that you can learn the Deathblow skill. Seems pretty good, right? Unfortunately, the Brigand exam says you need an Axe rank of C or higher to qualify, and without it, you have a lower chance of passing. You have 66% chance. But Ferdinand von Ayer only has a D+ rank in Axes, and you don't really feel like training his Axe rank anymore, so you just want to take this exam with 66% and get it over with, and then train different ranks. So, you go into your exam, and you're like, this can't be hard, it's just raiding villages, right? But somehow they never taught you this in school, and now you're frustrated, and you can't make it through the exam.
How could this happen?
But you're like, you know what, it's only the start of the month, I could just try again next week. So, you just go on to the 14th instead of the 7th. So, now it's the 14th, and we're going to try again. We go to certifications, go to Ferdinand von Ayer, and, we just took this exam last week. It can't be that difficult. You've already seen all the questions, so what could really go wrong, right? Well, it turns out that C-rank Axes is pretty necessary for him, actually, because he keeps failing. What can we do about this?
How could this happen?
So, at this point, it might be tempting to load your save and try again, but unfortunately, you can't really save scum exams like this. The moment that you load a new chapter save, like this one, every single thing about the exams is determined. So which students, which exams, and on which date will succeed and which will not. And there's nothing you can really do to change that within this save. As long as your save says like base of operations or preparation, something like that, it's not going to change the results. But if you load a new chapter save, it can change if you want to. Now what this video is going to show you is how you can use that knowledge to your advantage. For example, let's go back to this save, this one here, where we know that Ferdinand will fail at the first two attempts at examination, on the 7th and the 14th. What we can do is we can skip ahead and figure out when he will succeed. So now we're on the 21st, and we can try again, see if it works. If it doesn't, we have 2 more dates we can check. And they will always be the same as long as we load a save that's not new chapter save. And with those musical notes, you can tell he actually did it.
My future is bright.
So if you're happy with this, you can just load your save that's on the 7th, not the new chapter save, but the one on the 7th, and you can plan the rest of your month knowing that Ferdinand will succeed on the 21st. Now, let's say, for example, you're not happy with the 21st. You want him to qualify at the 7th because, for example, you plan to do an auxiliary battle where he's going to use the knowledge gem to master the Brigand class as soon as possible. Or maybe you didn't manage to succeed on any of these dates. Maybe the chance of passing wasn't 66%, but like 30%. And you really want to pass that exam as soon as possible. You can do that. So what you want to do is you want to reset your game. The way I like to do it is soft reset, which is all LR and plus and minus, which is faster than going to the home menu and everything. And you want to load your new chapter save, which is labeled like new chapter. And this is going to re-roll all the exam results for this month, and they'll be different. Of course, you have to go through all the story stuff again, which is a little bit tedious, but you can do it. So now we're back on the 7th, and we can try again. But this time we loaded a new chapter save, so he might just succeed. And if it doesn't work, we just reset and try again and again until it works. But this time there was no need, and we just succeeded. We saved scum the exam. Cool.
My future is bright.
Sure is. And that is really all I have to say. So hopefully you can use this to your advantage. The thing I like it the most for is Maddening mode, where instruction is effective. You get less points per instruct. I don't remember exactly how many. I think it's like 1 point less per session, depending on how high your difficulty is. So you get more in normal, a little less in hard, and then a little less in Maddening. And I really like to use my instructs to the fullest extent. I don't want to waste any more time teaching Ferdinand Axes if I'm just planning to make him, say, a paladin or something. You can do the same kind of thing for, say, Archer for plus 20 hit, Pegasus Knight for Darting Blow, that kind of stuff, which I think is very useful for in Maddening mode. I don't think there's any sense in trying to go for 100% qualification by teaching weapon ranks you don't really plan to make use of. I'd much rather work towards qualifying for other classes, because skill management is pretty important in 3 houses sometimes. I would have loved to have this information when I first got the game, or when Maddening mode was first released, but I only really looked into it now and made a video about it now. Hopefully it's still useful. I plan to refer to it every time I want to talk to someone about, reclassing and stuff like that. If you found this useful, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace and goodbye.